We have a giant mess in the shop. There's stuff everywhere. 2 truck beds there, parts here, parts there, parts there, parts there. But what we're actually doing is I started taking that truck. Obviously, I got all the parts out of the bed, got the bed liner pulled, the bed slid back. I'm getting ready to pull that bed off, get it out of here. That truck will be moved over to the lift for disassembly. We're using the doors, they're power window doors. The wiring harness inside the cab and the dash will actually be for this project right here. So we need those parts, but very, very soon that truck will be out of here. All of these parts that are around here, we're getting ready to find a home for them. They're all pretty much S10 parts, but some of it's scrap and some of it's going to be good. Like I said before, that bed is leaving. Anyone needs a bed that's a decent bed. It's not perfect. That bed is, I'm probably going to put it in storage. Excuse me. There's no rust, a little scaly underneath, but it's really decent. This bedside is hit. I think I'm just going to hang a bedside on that and we'll have a really good bed for a future project. And then this cab will also be disassembled, all the good parts taken off, probably keep the doors, the glass is coming out, and actually it has a good 2003 doubled in dash. So we'll pull that. It's got a tilt wheel, stuff like that. So that cab will be scrapped. That'll be out of here. That whole truck will be disassembled and out of here. So that will clear a giant spot for us to work around here. These 2 beds will be out of here, and of course all these parts will be cleaned up. So once we do that, of course this truck sooner or later is going to be finished. Hopefully sooner than later. It's going to be finished. So this will be a usable truck. That Camaro is next on the list. We'll finally get this shop in somewhat of an order, somewhat workable order. I mean, it's workable now, but it definitely needed to be cleaned up a little bit more. Sometimes it's just you got to make a giant mess to clean everything up and make it nice again. So every once in a while, everything's just got to be totally reorganized, and I think that's a good thing because it keeps accumulation down. So it's way overdue at this point. So we're definitely doing it now. We have run into a problem with the turbo GMC. If you're new to the channel, you might not have seen this truck yet, but this is a 2004 GMC Sierra 2500 HD. I actually bought new. It has a 6-inch lift, a bulletproof lift kit. It also has a rear mount 78 millimeter turbo on it, and right now it's dead. Fortunately, it's only the battery. No huge deal. The battery's dead. So let's get this thing jumped. We'll get fired up, and we're supposed to get some weather this weekend. I really don't like driving this thing in the salt and nasty weather. Like I said, I did buy it new and it's a pretty nice truck. So, but it needs to be ready just in case of an emergency situation. We can take this out. Let's get fired up. All right, we got it hooked up, jumper cables. Got to let it run for a few minutes. Let's see if she'll fire up. sit here and warm up, charge up that battery. It's been a while since it's been run. Look at that. Saw these things going down the other way. Not sure what they got going on down there, but they got some equipment. Another one. As you can see, we're getting some more snow. All right, after a lot of debating, a lot of opinions being given, and I appreciate everyone's comments and opinions, but I think this is going to be it. It's not completely finished up yet. I got to square everything up and actually connect everything, but I think we're going to do center mount. Right now they're straight down. I'm seriously considering just slightly angling them away from each other. Haven't 100% decided that yet, but we are one step closer in deciding we're going to go center mount. I think it's just going to be, with this build, I think it's going to fit the most. I do love out the sides at an angle, and honestly, if we did not have these side skirts on, I definitely would do that. The problem is to get any kind of view of that pipe from the side with that side skirt, it has to be so low that it looks goofy. Not so much goofy, just not quite the look I want from the back. So this is a good compromise, I believe. We have two right in the center, angled down. It'll be nice and sneaky. This truck, like I said, will go way down. After we take them off the casters and get some more weight on this frame, it's going to be way down. So definitely be sneaky. I think it's going to sound good with the pipes right there together. And that's going to be it. No more debating. The only debate we have is whether we're going to kick them out a little bit from each other. So anyway, that's about all we have for today. You just saw it snowing out there, so we'll see what the weather is in the morning. We'll try and get as much done as we can tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.